What's up, everybody? Welcome back here to the BTS Pro Series. It's season 13. It is 2-0 TSM up on EG, the grand finals. My name is rkryptic here with neph and Sammy. The guys giving you all the action here today. How you guys doing?
Good, good. And I see Sammy once again waiting his turn.
You're
He knows
very
that he is.
respectful. I'm in
Yeah.
mode Zen. I'm Zen at the
Thank
same
I'm
you.
waiting
time.
for Sammy to just be like, good! Just
But
instantly and just like, just shut neph down, not let him get a word.
look,
I hear.
there's a draft to cover though, Neff. Like it's valuable time. It's
Okay,
exciting.
yeah. Well, let's get this out of the way. It's me, Neff, joined with Sammy boy. Sammy, break down the draft for us. Let's go.
Break down the draft. Razor out of the game. OP hero. No
Get him out
more.
of here.
Yeah, out of here. Electric heroes in general broken. Let's track Razor. Get them out of my game.
And Zeus,
Uh,
I don't want to see him.
yeah, Zeus. I don't want to see him, but we do take the snap Rubik trade again. So the Ember
Oh
Spirit
boy, they left the
instantly.
Ember.
Wow. Yeah.
Yep.
SF
Looks like
fan.
looks
Well.
like we got firepower here on the side of TSM. It's probably gonna have a similar game to last time. It's looking like it right now. They're gonna have to pick something
Yeah.
that counters out this Ember Spirit in the mid lane. Did they last pick Huskar here on Evil Geniuses? I think they should.
You could.
You think they need a fire Pokemon to counter the enemy fire Pokemon?
Yeah,
Ban
exactly.
electric Pokemon. We're done with those. So
Yeah.
that's good. Get them out of there.
Looks like they are just prioritizing banning Kasana's heroes. Like they're getting rid of his Beastmaster like in almost every game. TSM now getting rid
Yeah.
of the Shadow Fiend, the Faceless Void. We might see them ban out the Lina, even a hero that does pretty well against the Ember Spirit mid.
Yeah.
But
I'm curious if this Rubik will just go mid. They see the Ember. It's pretty
have the
decent.
same- It's good against him in the lane, but the Ember Spirit's able to hop on him in the back line pretty easily, I feel.
Yeah, no, it is. No, Ember's definitely pretty decent versus Rubik in the game. Chris Luck
Mhm.
just does really like this hero. We see the Morphling ban as well coming this time from TSM. So I don't want to deal with that. Because Morphling, definitely one of his best heroes. Uh,
Mhm.
10 seconds.
I do already like the TSM draft though a little bit more. I will say I like Snap Ember. I like them
5
together.
seconds.
I think the
Are you
change is
perhaps a
good.
little bit biased because they've won 4 games in a row today?
I'm biased because they're North American, but outside of that, I do think they just have a bit more going for them with this opener. I think the Marcy Rubik's just are a little low synergy. Obviously, they can go anywhere with those heroes, so you can build off of it. Like, you can get a Marcy pair. You can find a pair with the Rubik. You'll see it now. And EG do have the better side of the draft. They have the 18-24 counter picks. But I like the way TSM is building on their first pick. They're just doing it very broad. They're picking a bunch of team fight. They picked their mid laner right away, who just styled on the last game. So definitely feeling really good about his Ember Spirit.
10 seconds.
how do you
We
feel
see a
about the
Santa.
silencer though, in terms of like the pseudo counter to Ember
5
Spirit?
seconds.
You don't have stuns, but now you can just prevent him from getting away.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty solid. It also pseudo counters the Snapfire as well, right? When you
Yeah.
drop kisses, you can insta global, so it helps prevent the damage coming out. I think it's actually one of the better counters to Snapfire,
Yeah, it's
especially the way
because yeah, how the team fights go is usually the Snapfire wants to, or when she's committing Mortimer Kisses, like the team is full committed at that point. So you
yeah.
turn things around immediately when the Global Silence comes out.
It is kind of weak though versus Ember, I would say. Just in it's squishy. It's a backliner. It's gonna get jumped. It's gonna get sleight of fisted and lose 30% of its HP. So it also does beg the question of you know who's the core because all three of these heroes are kind of supports, right?
I mean, you could
Is it
flex
Rubik?
Silencer
Is
to.
it Marcy? Is it who's going where? And obviously they'll flex everything on their 18 and 24
Mhm.
picks, but it makes it interesting for what TSM want to do as well because it's very open. Like both drafts are pretty open. They could go anywhere with
Yeah.
both drafts.
Yeah,
Um,
they have flex the Snapfire around. Ember Spirit is basically for TSM. It's basically just
yeah,
been
besides the
mid lane
mid,
now.
everything besides the mid is up in the air for both teams. I would say,
Mhm.
maybe. So
You really
interesting
think
to
it'll
see
be
where they
Rubik
go.
mid, or
Who
you're
else
not
do you think?
convinced?
Do you think it's Marcy mid or Marcy? I think Marcy mid could do well versus Ember. Sounds cool.
Yeah, Marcy mid or
But
offline. If Marcy
yeah,
Silence, Marcy Rubik offlane wouldn't be awful. You put the Silence in the safe lane
yeah.
is something
It's
you could do.
It's just not a great Marcy game already. Marcy's not good at catching Ember. Doesn't really have a stun. It's not great versus Snapfire. I think the cookie is good disengaged. Scatter shot's always good. Marcy's a melee hero. So I don't
Dyer's
know.
turn to pick.
We'll see what they take. They take the primal. It's another hero that will just get in there against these supports. Mirana.
Oh, that's a classic moon
So
pick right there.
yeah, we got the Moonmander Mirana. We got the primal snap. That could be just a lane as well. I mean, that might just be their 3-4. It could be either way. I know that
Snaking was running Mirana in the 5. Like, we could just see Snake take the Mirana into the
yeah,
safe lane.
I mean, I think
You know,
this is
like,
just. It could even be. What if it was Ember Mirana as the 1-5? That'd be pretty funny. Um, then you last pick like some Brile Leshrac or Brile Lena, and you play the game. That sounds kind of nasty, actually. From
I don't think.
TSM, but they don't
Yeah,
have last
maybe.
picks, so
Yeah, so it becomes a lot harder to do something like that. Maybe if you see like a
yeah.
Naga Siren come out here, you can go for the Leshrac. They go for
Ember
Timbers.
Saw.
Playing against 2 strength heroes, you don't have a ton of burst
Yeah.
damage inside the lane either, so Timbers I think is going to be fine. Now you need to pick a safe laner that can deal with this reasonably well. I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah, they ban Nakes. I mean, so the Rubik is definitely mid, right? Or I guess it could
it's
still be
either, I
Marcy
mean,
mid.
Silencer can't be played as a core right now, right? Like, I haven't seen
I don't
anyone
think
attempt
so.
to play Silencer in the core position.
Brile was the infamous silencer mid
Yeah,
player
that's
back
what I
in
was
the
gonna say. I
day,
feel like
actually.
Brile tried
But
it for a while, but it was not working.
yeah, the Ursa ban protect the Timber Saw.
Yeah.
Uh, both teams just need a carry. It looks like it is just a very. I mean, I like TSM's draft more, to be honest. It looks like it functions better. It looks like this Timber Saw. I mean, Whisper Timber Saw is pretty
Very good.
beastly. He pops off a lot. So maybe he just has a great game, especially if there's not many good carries left versus him, which it looks like there aren't, right? And TSM kind of trapped themselves because they
Yeah.
banned Void, which is a great carry. They banned Morphling, which is another pretty good carry. They banned the Nakes, which isn't great versus Timber Saw, but they have banned a lot of carries. And they banned the SF, which is they banned the Monkey, which is good versus Timber Saw. And now Ursa's banned, so there really isn't that many carries left to play versus Timber, I will say.
Is there any ranged heroes you can take into the lane? Like a Drow Ranger or
Snipe,
something?
Sniper is pretty good. Drow's okay. It's a little low pressure though, because Drow Mirana, like you're gonna
Yeah.
get ran over.
Unless you run the
Sniper's
Primal
a little
Beast into the
better.
5. But even then, it's
Yeah.
not great.
Luna is a old school one that used to be pretty popular. It actually would be a decent Luna game, and they banned Nake's Jug. Those do look kind of like Luna bans.
Yeah.
But the beam kind of sucks now, and no shard.
Oh, Bloodseeker would have
So
been really good. Yeah.
yeah, Bloodseeker definitely would have been really good versus the Timber Saw. That would have been probably the first pick they would have gone with, I would say. And Luna does look okay. There's still the sniper. There's Templar Assassin as well, I guess.
Slark.
Oh, the Slark. That's a good one. I forgot about the Slark. It's a great Slark game.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not a fan of Slark. He feels a little bit underwhelming at the moment. He felt kind of good again after they buffed the Aghanim Scepter, but it's possible that you run into damage problems against the Timbersaw in like the early mid game with your lineup.
Yeah,
You
I
do
mean,
have,
the Slark
like-
Timber is two-way.
Yeah, you have a couple arrow setups though, which is important, right? You have the Pulverize, you have Cookie Arrow, you now have Pounce Arrow, Slight Chains Arrow.
Chain arrow.
Yeah, there's a lot of different ways to kind of set up the Mirana. Like, that's one of the important things when you pick this hero, it feels like, is making sure that you have ways to like connect with the arrows. And they're gonna go back for Chaos Knight. So this is, I mean, we'll see. It's got to be C Smile on the Rubik. I can't imagine it's not. Yeah, it is.
That is.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll just be playing versus the Ember. It is a pretty good lane for the Rubik until Ember is 6. Looks like Snapfire will be the 3 position here. So
Yeah, Kasane is the one who's been
Corrigan.
playing it for them mostly.
Which I do like. I think it functions better for Snapfire to be the 3 with Primal Beast, because Primal Beast doesn't really want farm. Like, he's kind of just like some useless hero that runs in there and buys Blink BKB, and that's it, right?
Yeah.
Where Snapfire can buy these utility items, plays more as a backliner, can kind of position in the fights a little bit. So I actually like that they're doing it this way. I think it's more powerful
Yeah.
than if they did it oppositely.
Guardian Greaves will be super value this game as well for him. Like, that's his dispel for the global. So if he wants to be able to like get back into the fight in some capacity, he can.
And it's just good against the poking that EG have. EG have a lot of poke. They have the Rubik, they have the Silencer, they have the Timber Saw to some extent. So it's good to be able to heal up after you get poked by these spells. It's not that easy for EG to commit right now, right? All they can do is really commit with the CK and maybe the Marcy, but Marcy might not even have game to do that. So
it's hard for them to get out afterwards as well against these heroes.
Yeah.
Like once you're committed, you're fully in.
I mean, to me, it looks TSM's got a better draft to me. It's not it's not a lot better. I think last game's draft was probably a lot better, but it does look TSM favored to me. What do you guys think?
I mean, I just like the consistency of TSM's draft. I think they've got it all figured out in my mind. That's what it looks like to me. So I'm just gonna say by that alone, I'm going with TSM. Like
I hate Slark, and so I'm going for EG.
Nice, there we go.
Yeah.
I think it's still a very good Slark game.
I think if we all agree with each other, it is awful. Okay.
Even a master.
I'm just gonna disagree to disagree, and also Slark sucks.
Look at how cool he looks though. Look at his items on Slark. He's got the shark set. He's like a real shark.
He's compensating. He's a small fish.
Nico baby.
Is that a shark, Nico baby, or compensating Nico baby?
I'll let you decide, Neph. I'll let you decide.
Dude, where did this set come from? I forgot.
From the Dire Tide chest.
Was that where it's from?
Yeah, it was this one and the sniper one and one or two other ones.
Damn, I feel like it looks
Sapphire
better than it
one.
used to for some reason.
30 seconds.
I wanted to say though, Nico baby's got one of my favorite Dota player photos of all time.
With
You know what I'm talking-
Medusa tat?
No, the
one?
photos that he took on Twitter. You remember the one I'm talking
Oh.
about?
No.
The one where he says, "I'm in that losing streak tomorrow."
Oh,
You know the one.
Yeah, I know the one. No, you're right. Yeah, no, I loved it. It was great. We do have the runes here. We'll see.
It's all up to
It's
you.
like
And those
it'll
other
just be a
guys, but
trade again. Cause though,
you're as useful as a sack of-
nice. He might die here. Cause?
He's a little faster. Ari did not calculate that one. If he went onslaught, maybe they could have chased him down a little bit more, but
He had a wind lace. Cause was dead to rights with that wind lace.
yeah, that's true.
Survived though. Oh, and there's still a bounty rune though. No one wants it.
Oh, yeah, wait, what the heck?
All right.
He's gonna
Dude picks it
like
up first.
C-Smile doesn't know that it's there, but Bryle does. He's just gonna use, dude. If he actually just saves it for his bottle, that's gonna be hilarious.
That would be pretty ridiculous. Oh, I think he'll just go pick it up after the wave. I imagine. 4 CS by Bryle. You see that?
Yeah, that was sick. You got all of them.
Absolute, yeah, beast by Bryle right there.
Never refuse.
No one, yeah, he got the bounty rune after he cleared the
Yeah,
wave.
and the bounty rune.
Yeah,
So,
what a god gamer.
I think the lane to watch in this game will be the top lane though. I think both teams gonna be looking for kills. Already Moonmander maybe in some trouble. Is he dead?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
there it
dead.
is. Well,
Yep.
good call, Sam.
I mean, obviously the Slark also wants to fight, get those essence shift stacks, but Slark probably needs to wait until level 3. Meanwhile, the Timbersaw probably gonna be. I don't even think Timbersaw will skill reactive in this lane. He might decide to, but yeah, he bought a bracer, and he might just decide to max his nukes, saving his point here. I think that's the best way to play against Slark on Timbersaw. You just max all your nukes and you just like dump AoE damage when he tries to come in on you. And take
Yeah.
trades, so.
I'm a fan of the Max Timber chain. I really am. It's just so good, but I think he's
Oh,
super
no, he's still-
far
he's still
behind in
reactive.
regen, so it looks like he's just gonna go 1
Yeah.
point in reactive
I
armor.
think it's good. I think most people only go 1 or 2 points in reactive nowadays. Oh, meanwhile, bottom lane.
Bottom killed there onto Kasane. Nicely done.
Yeah, really well played. Big comeback for EG here. Down 2-0.
Yeah, it would be boring if we just had like a 5-0 day for lower bracket finals and grand finals here. So
It'd be
hopefully this
impressive,
is more
but
time.
Dude,
to
Brown needs to be
Yeah.
very careful in the mid lane here.
Bryle. But
Yeah.
C-Style has no lift though, so
See-
I mean,
C-Smile was waiting for the Flame Guard to expire to try and zap
Do you
him.
like this build? I like this. To be honest, just
yeah,
a little
it's
bit of
kinda
extra
funny.
damage thing. Blade bolt. I mean, you don't want to be using the mana on telekinesis anyways. You can get
I mean,
a couple auto attacks off.
It's
But
pretty value. 14% for one level. Like that's
Yeah.
pretty good. Pretty
Yeah.
value for the spell.
All the mid Rubiks I've been seeing are going like 0-2-1 as well.
Yeah.
And now he's just not going to commit to the Fade Bolt while he's got the Flame Guard up. Hell, like with 1 or 2 auto attacks and 1 auto attack and a blast of Fade Bolt, you're dead on Bryle here. He's got
Yeah,
a Fairy
get that
Fire
lift.
though.
Oh,
I got a question for you, Sam. Did you know that flag bearers are still bugged in game?
no, I didn't. What's the bug? Did they not
You know
get that
the
gold?
patch that just came out where they increased their gold
Yeah,
bounty?
they increased the gold.
All they did was update the tooltip on them, and they didn't actually increase the gold.
Dyer's middle tower
So it's just the same.
It's the
Alright,
same,
well.
yeah. It's the same
Bad.
gold. It says it gives 10 more now on the
I've been
tooltip
pinging
when you
I've
hover
been
it.
pinging my team. I even told my team Doom was good. I was like, Doom is so good. You can just eat the creep and get the free gold for everyone. But
Yeah, nope.
that's
It doesn't.
Not true.
Not true. Yeah, it's been bugged since it came out.
Oh, Tomato missing the Slark on Matthew, or missing the pounce on Matthew there. in the floor. Almost though.
In the mid lane, Smile's trying to man up on Bryle here, but he managed to get to the tower before he has the opportunity to throw off a lift fade bolt combo onto him.
Yeah, lots of harass coming out in this mid lane.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're CSing almost identical, which is pretty nuts. But bottom lane, Bryle is playing aggressive. He's actually just going to yoink the bounty rune since he's got the word there to know that it's
Panda,
up.
though, maybe in some trouble too.
Yeah, absolutely. He does have Curse if he can throw it out, and he might just be baiting on Ahri here as Pakaz could join the fight, but... No, actually, Pakaz may have come too far forward. They've got a cookie, right? All right, I'm not going to try
Yeah, not
have any
committing.
other
That's
follow-up.
good.
They don't have any other follow-up. Maybe if they had Odd Slaughter Trample up, they might go a little bit hard onto him, but...
So, Bryle gets the bounty rune, but C-Smile gets both water runes, so he has the regen advantage now. He's having a good time. 3 points in the Fade Bowl.
Bryle also has raindrops, which is kind of unusual, right? Because most of the time, remember, I mean, sometimes they'll buy raindrops, but oh, Bryle though, maybe in some trouble. Matthew, throwback.
Oh my god, he can't get out at all. The telekinesis into the dispose. That is nuts. That, yeah, just didn't expect the rotation from Matthew. Really sick call there from them.
Yeah, nice pickup there. And Moonmeander will soak up a little bit of XP min, as we saw last time. Every time that Bryle steps away from the mid lane, Moonmeander's here. Man is, I don't know. He plays pause 5 a lot like a pause 4.
Now, I mean, C-Smile's about to be level 6. That's pretty big in this matchup. Right now, he'll be able to steal either Sleight of Fist or Flame Guard, and Sleight of Fist is still pretty solid on Rubric. I mean,
Yeah, with the bonus 3 damage now, it's not bad.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have the Blightstone slap, Orb of Corrosion. That does like a lot of bonus damage, but it's still pretty good.
I will say, Tomato also struggling in the top lane. This Timbersaw doing really well in this lane. Level 5 now, level 2 in chain. Has a catapult building up as well. Probably gonna put pressure onto the Slark here.
Yeah. Slark actually opted to go only 1 point Essence Shift in this lane here against Whisper. Usually when you see matchups against like Timbersaw, Tidehunter, historically you see like Essence Shift maxed out, but it's a sign that he wants to escape to the jungle and farm that up. Doesn't plan on actually laning against Whisper here.
Nowadays, I'm actually, with the change to Pounce, like a lot of those matchups, they're just maxing the Pounce or putting like 2 to 3 points in Pounce now because of the instant stacks. Yeah, instead of the actual Essence Shift levels.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of 4-4-1.
4-4-1.
Bottom lane in the river. Nice exchange here. Telekinesis actually making space for Matthew. He's going to be able to get away here. And C-Smile double kill thanks to the Sleight of Fist and, of course, the Arcane Rune.
Yeah, he's just going to keep blasting Bryle here as well, I imagine. Come on, get him.
Look at that, Sleight of Fist. So much damage, actually.
Yeah. His raindrops are running pretty low. He's only got 2 drives this one. This is rough, man.
Yeah, this is a rough matchup. That's what I was saying. This Rubik does actually win the lane, it looks like. So.
Sleight of Fist with Rubik mana pool? I don't know.
Almost level 7 as well on C-Smile, so... Pulling ahead here. Look at the Sleight of Fist spam, wow.
Dude, it's like the Arcane Rune actually just allowed him to get like 4 extra slights off. That was nuts.
Like,
Leave him
wow.
alone. Come on, man.
He's going to zap him in a sec, too.
Bryle had a fairy fire there. He's getting nervous. He's like, oh. Oh, top lane though. Already in some trouble. Pull back. Oh, he's out.
Ooh, not out. Yeah, finally, Panda getting him some. Oh, he actually has 1 stack already, but.
Yep, he's a smart guy.
Moon walking
Matthew,
across,
though.
gets the snipe onto Matthew. Nicely done.
And arrows, the melee creep. Value.
Very value.
That was what he was going for
Totally.
Yeah.
there. And just managed to find everything he goes for in Moonmeander. He's too good.
Yeah. Whisper is level 6 now. He's pulling ahead in the top lane. You see him farming the large camp there. Meanwhile, Slark, only going to be able to take the creeps under his tower. So the Timbersaw is going to be, gaining about 150 golden experience on the Slark every minute now that they stay like this. So really good for the Timbersaw. They can keep this up, and you see the Slark doesn't even want to pressure, just farming the small camp right now.
Bottom lane, once again for the power runes. Gets punished. It's Moon who ends up grabbing that haste, but Bryle, he's going to take it out here?
No, he's
Oh,
bottle.
he just, bottles up between the ticks. He'll be okay. Very close, though.
Yeah, that's rough. He's chased off the jungle now. I've been doing much better against Bryle this game than last one. He's only sitting at like 3.5 net worth right now.
Might be dead as well.
Yeah, Panda tries to get the D ward, and ooh, Does not grab it. Ends up getting the deny off as they get the kill.
Wow, though, can fade bolt
Ooh, that is a
Rubik.
dude Rubik. What the heck?
I do like the fact he can fade bolt like during the
Yeah.
slice.
Yeah.
Slice, he's the Mirage, he's like, oh crap, I got him. Fade bolts too, so he's good. A lot of damage.
Ooh, nice. He activated Flame Guard just before he touched the wave, so C-Smile grabs that instead of the Sleight of Fist again.
Yeah, definitely better for
Tips up. He's like, yeah, what are you gonna do now, huh?
Dyer's top tower is
Idiot.
Looks like Kasane is setting up on Picaz though on the bot side. They do have Mortimer's Kisses. Although maybe it's Ari that's getting set up on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 rotations in from the supports and easy kill there onto the Primal Beast, and Panda grabs himself some more int. Primal Beast is not a hero that does well when you lose int. This hero has some of the worst int game in the game.
Yeah, that's true.
1.4. I think like Phantom Assassin might be also quite low.
You can tell Dyer's
I forget what she sits at though.
Sven's is
Remember
very
that one?
low.
Sammy, you're a carry. You want to be a carry player. This is you being quizzed. What's Phantom Assassin in the game?
Probably like 1.7? What is it?
It's 1.4.
Wow, it's so low. That's amazing. 1.4, that's horrible.
I mean, she's only got. I guess you can activate Blur
Ooh,
now.
the smoke
She only has, like, 2
rotation in the
spells.
bottom. C-Smile's here, but he's gonna get trampled on, and he needs to get out quick. Pops the Flame Guard. It's actually helping him for the moment. What is he gonna steal? It's a Remnant. C-Smile. Oh, the slight chains from Bryle.
Wow.
Got him at the last second. Picaz still has that Phantasm, but the TP in from Whisper now means you might need to leave. Stun underneath the tower is going to be Bryle, but again, the Remnant to safety. He's out. 2 kills for him on the Ember. And Bryle, he didn't have the best start, but he's still showing why you got to fear it.
Yeah, really good that TSM are able to pull the Timber Saw down to the bottom lane. It's going to give lots of space for Tomato, as we see Tomato immediately starting to take the large camp, shove the catapult into the enemy tower there. So Ari though, maybe in some trouble. Wow, with the DD.
There's a lot of damage. Slight change, trying to just continue the damage here onto C-Smile. He's got a Remnant, but there's going to be the global, and Whisper's got the damage for sure.
Very nice.
Huge bait. And Panda
Great
getting
global.
more int for his tome.
He just got the level for that after kill onto Ari on Panda there, so getting that level 6 just as that team fight was happening. Took him
Very well
by surprise.
Whisper walked back top after TPing bottom, so really wants to try to put pressure on Slark. And well, no, Picaz though, maybe in some trouble again.
Oh yeah, nice rebound from Matthew. He pops the Phantasm. Does he have the damage? Actually just
Oh
turn
my
it around.
God.
Oh boy, the sidekick onto the Chaos Knight. Good night. He will be able to get away here as
Sidekick is
Bryle's
no
turning
joke.
around. He's gonna hit the chains, of course, into the Scatter Blast in 1. Yeah, it's gonna be enough to cap them. Nice cookie on 4. They're looking for the Marcy as well. See Smile, the rotation on in. He's got 3 points in the Starstorm. Bryle underneath the tower, able to dodge out some of the damage, but does get Signs caught onto the side as the sentry is already down. Matthew, he gets taken down by Bryle once again. Arrow comes through, not gonna connect, but Bryle is not done. He's still hunting for more. He's got a cookie. It doesn't connect. See Smile underneath the tower, just gets bursted down. So much damage coming out from this Ember Spirit, and they're going to find another onto that Silencer. Because he's respawned, he's come back into the game. He wants to get Bryle. He's going to get him. The Mortimer Kisses are out. Because you got to be careful, my friend. Stun does connect onto the Murana, but he's on the run now. Does have the armlet to toggle through, but the cookie doesn't connect. Because he's got a reality rift.
He's thinking about it. I mean, go down to Moon. He's got 3-point stars.
Dude, Moon's gonna try and snipe him.
him.
Ooh. Dude, imagine if he had like armleted down to no health and the Kobold killed him, dude. That would have been that's the ultimate meme for sure.
I think that happened recently. In,
it happened to a Morphling in at TI.
Yeah.
Very embarrassing. I've never been caught by a Cobalt in my life.
I will say this is where I think TSM can start to push the tempo. They have Diffusal on Slark, so this is about the time Tomato's going to look to get active. Whisper also just going for a very active build, going that Kaya Sanj right away, just trying to do tons of damage, and it looks like he has the Ag queued up, so really trying to be the carry of the game, it looks like.
Here's my question. Tomato's got a Falcon Blade queued up immediately after his Diffusal Blade. Is the timing for that a little bit weird? I figure that's an item, if you get that, you get it before Diffusal. Or is he not going to commit to it at this point? Oh, he's going for it.
No, I think what he's doing is better. He's getting up the bottom, though.
Dude, that is a lot of hate for them. Rana, nice dodge there on Brown, but the global science comes through, and the damage from Whisper. Can they bring down the Ember in time? Needs one more auto attack, and he gets him. Pulverize on the backside, catches Panda, but it's just the Timbersaw show, man. He is shredding these heroes. Moon has to get out. The stun's going to connect. He's got himself another here on that CK Tomato. Not going to get... Well, shouldn't get found. He's got an ult.
It's difficult to get on top of him, so I think they're just going to give this one up, and yeah, he ends up completing the Falcon play.
Dude, the damage from this Timber.
Yeah, these global silences have been incredibly on point, just allowing them to just go all in on these heroes every time it's popping. And these fights run super well.
Tomato's getting really aggressive onto Bakaz here. There are a bunch of TPs en route, though, so he needs to run. See Smile with a haste. Whisper's coming in as well.
Oh, uh-oh.
That's a telekinesis he's got. I mean, he's got another dark pack, but yeah, just the burst damage is... What the heck? The Centaur? No way. Okay, Brown needs to get out. Okay, well, they just sniped the Timbersaw. That was a ton of burst damage there from Kasane, and steals the Mortimer Kisses on C-Smile. Oh boy, he's gonna send him back the other way. So much damage coming out. Triple kill. Give this guy more. He deserves the rampage. He's looking for it indeed. Ari gonna get sniped. C-Smile for 4 kills.
Oh man, his game was starting to look a little bit rough post laning phase. I'm not gonna lie. Like inside laning phase, it was great that Ember Spirits get on top of him again a bit again, but man just popped off in that team.
Dude, he's got an Ags.
That should help.
Yeah. Eggs and Venom Scepter now finished with 2 spells to choose from, and there are a lot of good spells this game.
Dude, yeah, there are. I mean, we saw this in game 1, right? The Rubik into the Snapfire. Like anything you steal from Snapfire is great. So
Yeah.
and then he's stolen Starstorm so many times this game as well, which now if he gets the arrow is even stronger.
Yeah. I have to say though, MVP for me is still Whisper right now. He's doing tons of work in these fights. It looks like every fight he's just able to get some sort of chakra to all his spells and do 800
He gets like 3
damage
heroes on his like Whirling Death Timber Team Chakra. It's been insane.
And he's got the
usually if you
Croissant
land
done
that
too.
onto just 1 in a team fight, you're fine. You get it on a 3, you basically just win it.
Yeah. As the whole Python completed, top tower will fall for TSM. And Tomato has the Ags queued up. Ryo still working on this Maelstrom, so kind of a slow game right now. There is an Ags on C-Smile though. He has 2 great spells. I mean, the Chains and the Mortimers. And Whisper's just pressuring Tomato.
It's like he's just running at him.
Oh my god.
There's no way he can do this, right?
What is the ult?
Well, yeah,
kill?
forcing the ult is pretty big.
Wow.
All the way back to his tier 2.
Dude, all of EG is up here too.
Yeah.
That being said, bottom lane, they got baited by the fake ZK, and he's gonna turn around onto Ari. Does he have the damage to bring him out? They just dropped the global as well. He's gonna try and TP.
He's out.
All right, he is out. And top lane, the global committed onto the Slark, so they just dive him instead. Moon TP's on in. He's gonna regret this one. Does hit the arrow, almost blows up Matthew, but again, Whisper with the double kills. He's just so damn strong on the Timbersaw.
What an amazing move by EG. I mean, Bakaz is completely bluffing bottom, and TSM are completely like, they're not sure what to do. Their Slark is getting dove top, and at the same time, the CK is trying to go on the bottom. A very confusing situation for TSM, so well, that was a really amazing play by EG, getting 2 things done at the same time, and I mean, really impressive.
If you're in the vicinity of Dyer's top
Bottom lane, they're pinging out the Ember. He's got Mortimer Kisses, and he's got the Chains. Do they have the damage to find the kill, though? Oh, Mortimer Kisses on the other side. He's just sniping for Kasane instead, but he is... Does he have the range? Just barely. Yeah. Nicely done from Pakaz as he finds another target for him.
Bakaz is pinging. He wants blood. He's going.
He's just like, screw it. I got Phantasm, Ari.
I grabbed the wrong one again.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 30% chance. You know, what can you do? Pakaz continuing the aggressive, looking for Moon here. Panda coming close as well, but he gets the leap away. No curse, no silence.
Dyer's middle tower is insured.
So,
Meanwhile,
Ari.
though, Tomato's getting pressured again. Whisper is just in. And when this Ags comes out on Whisper, it's going to be really difficult for the Slark to play. There's so much AoE damage.
Dude, he's got the ward.
Yeah, he's continuing.
Tomato like drops the sentry. He's like, bro, where is it? It's up on the high ground. He's gonna know about it now, but the chase continues. Can he actually get out of here? He's
Not the
trying
boss,
so damn
though.
hard. Where is this other fight that's
What is
happening?
happening?
Okay, they find CK in the mid
Go
lane. They
down,
surround
but
him.
come on,
He goes
still
down,
on the
maybe?
run.
Trying to armor toggle. Pakaz gets the kill at the end. Meanwhile, Slark survives in the... What is happening here?
This game is going crazy right now. But Pakaz does die. Tomato makes it away. There is a buyback on Moonmander that's expanded. He dies again, so die back on Moonmander. But,
You can tell
I
Dyer's
mean,
middle tower is
2 for
in
2,
trouble
I
the way
guess?
it's being
2 for 3?
deployed as a
Yeah, I mean, you get the big kill off on the CK service with a lot of gold and go to the Primal Beast for that one, and you'll get him closer to his BKB, but he's still quite far away from it.
At Whisper's net worth, though, I mean, 10k at 19 minutes, almost has the Ags completed.
He's not even focusing that
dominating.
hard on his own farm. Like,
Sorry.
he's just shutting down Slark.
Yeah.
The man has been doing like minute-plus long chases onto the Slark where he just hasn't been touching creeps, but it means Slark's not touching creeps either.
Sane does have the Guardian Greaves completed, though. Working on the shard now.
Oh my god. Tomato tries to farm up the enemy team's jungle, and Pakaz just like chases him down here. Now he's inside the jungle he's trying to farm up.
Gonna be a BKB completed on Pakaz soon enough. And so many Wraith Bands in this game. Matthew, again, just with the double Wraith Band. I mean,
I'm
I'm
telling
a
you,
fan.
once these things activate, oh boy.
Yeah, it's gonna be... It's like Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Matthew there.
We're seeing a lot of people pick up Wraith Bands for some reason. I'm not entirely
Man,
sure
it's
why.
value armor, man.
It
It
is
is
value armor,
25
I guess,
minutes,
but-
it's sick.
Yeah, now that you need all the armor. I mean, it's a good game for it. There's lots of Fizz damage. I mean, Ember and Clark, so...
They're gonna bottle a DD here for Pakaz as he finishes up his
Wow.
BKB.
But they're gonna go.
Rubik steals the chains. He has slight chains on him, on Rubik.
That's so funny. Yeah, he can do the combo too. That's pretty amazing.
Just
I
from
am the
substantially
understand now.
further
Never seen
away.
it before. Yeah, never seen this ever before. It's really cool.
Being able to slay chains combo, yeah. it's
Yeah,
changed
with
the game.
Rubik.
All right,
So, like,
Mortimer kisses come through.
Oh,
Instant
oh.
global silence to cancel.
And he steals the kisses, so...
Dude. I mean, he has the ward up on the high ground to scout it. That was super sick. And Whisper is just going to run in, try and find these other heroes, the cookie, to try and send them away. Inside the pit, though, they've got to find it. Oh, perfectly timed rebound. Catches a stun onto Bryle. He's rooted up. He goes down. C-Smell got him.
Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom
Yeah.
tower
Pakaz does
Auto.
BKB for this, but
No part of this. He roached the cause.
I mean, one of the best counters to Ember is his own chains, right? That's one of the reasons why we see Morphling picked up a lot into him.
Yeah, absolutely. So. And now our immediate smoke up by EG, so really pushing the tempo here. Gonna walk into the Primal Beast most likely.
Oh,
That's
what a
it.
telekinesis. He's got him into those super long chains. Yeah, they've got it. Matthew yoinks the kill, but dude, even then, Panda is just so far ahead in terms of got 26 int stolen off of his hero this game.
It really does. Primal Beast is getting stupider. I mean, needs to buy some mantles. Something.
Come on, man. Don't mantle his intelligence him. That's rough.
Yeah,
They have a
really
ward
does.
that's scouting out Tomato. He's forced to ult. Oh man, this feels
Now,
rough
I mean, he's
inside of
getting chased.
TSM.
Whisper's
Got
here.
the Ags. Ooh, did he just accidentally channel a TP?
I mean, he's gonna go for this for sure.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're sitting right beside a tree inside the base.
yeah, ready to go.
Yeah.
I mean, how much burst does he have on a strength hero? He's almost level 18.
1350 damage is what he just did to Snapfire.
Wow.
Yeah, that doesn't include the stat loss. That,
I mean, he could one-shot the Slark almost. I mean, obviously not a strength hero, but it's close. Meanwhile, Moonmander on bot lane, Matthew chasing him down.
Yeah, he doesn't have any leaps left. Matthew, nice juke.
Oh,
you hate to see it.
I think he assumed he had a. Oh no, Moon! He's been
Uh-oh, the
foiled
creep.
by the creep.
Uh-oh. Wait, what?
What is happening?
Matthew, what are you doing, bro?
Matthew, come on,
Oh,
get
no.
it together.
All right, Tomato. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say Tomato getting on the board, but Moon takes it anyway.
God Gamer Moon.
Oh god.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Okay,
Time for Moon to
Timbersaw
get
has
out of there.
arrived.
Easy for Moonmander.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, easy for Moon, he says.
Big
Not
shoes
so
on
easy
him.
for everyone else.
Yeah. The Ags is completed on
Dude, he
Tomato.
He literally got one-shotted by the Timbersaw. actually one shot on Timbersaw by the Slark, like the Slark.
That wasn't even level 18. Now Whisper's level 18. That ups his damage by another, 50 plus 25, so 75 on each one on the burst. So 150 extra. I mean, and you amp it, so 200 extra magic damage on the burst. So, pretty solid. I think it's close to 1600 burst damage on Timber now.
Oh, he stole Moonlight Shadow. All right. Not like an incredible steal, but pretty sick.
Yeah. He still has the Mortimers, funny enough, so ready to use those. He's going to need to use the Mortimers soon, though, so really horny to press it maybe on Kasane here.
Running around, see what they can find. They're looking for something top lane. Brile would be the perfect catch. Global Signs comes out. There's going to be the Mortimer kisses. They know he's in the trees. He can't get out.
Another +2 for Panda. 30 int. Is this the smartest man you've ever seen?
Absolutely.
Might be. He's close to it.
Yeah. Very large brain on this guy. But Global Science is committed for that one, so it'll make me feel maybe a little bit safer moving around the map at the moment. I mean, I think they just continue to dodge while they have the stages.
Stolen arrow.
Cause.
Oh boy, C-Smile's got it. The stolen arrow.
Tomato just ended up dropping his ultimate as well to try to man up on the CK. I don't think that was happening.
If Primal Beast dies one more time, he's not going to be able to press all his spells, so something to look out for here, for sure.
It looks like he's going to die.
Maybe happening.
Well,
not to the Silencer,
yeah,
though,
not to the Silencer, though.
Hey, that's good. That is going to be really sad if he tries to Onslaught, Trample, and then just can't press ult because he has no mana. That'd be pretty funny there.
He'll probably just be forced to go stat items. You get null talismans at this point in the game that provide you quite a bit.
Yeah, null talisman will double. Super value.
Yeah.
Even that Whisper, though, about Don Tomato. Oh, so close.
Good to be this good.
He did, he did 1700 damage there to Tomato.
Yeah.
Oh, that arrow just barely missed Whisper. They actually wanted to try and pick him off there. That would have been so close. Whisper is out.
Long ass TP.
Yeah, super long TP to the outpost bottom.
Luckily, he was standing in the trees there. If Tomato had seen him with night vision, would definitely pounce and look for the kill.
Yeah. He'd probably go down.
I'm kind of surprised he didn't try and pounce forward. Like they had the whole team, but I guess they don't really see where EG is.
He's done mental damage to him at this point. Like he's just been on him. To nearly burst him down like 100-0, you start to lose a little bit of confidence at that point.
Yeah. I will say, it's been kind of a quiet game from Brile compared to last game especially. Do you guys think it's just because of the lane? I mean, it looks like this Rubik was pretty solid versus the Ember in the lane. Looks like
he almost got some recovery. Like, he found 2 kills on the Rubik pretty short succession, and then Rubik managed to get an ultra kill down the bottom lane. And
yeah.
Unleash, sidekick bottom.
BKB's now done on Brile.
Scouting with the arrow.
Yeah, gonna be looking for the Ember to jump in there and put this BKB to good work. Needs to probably try to kill the supports. I mean, I guess that the Rubik is not a support, but needs to try to kill this Rubik.
Yeah, if you jump this Rubik on the back line, then I think your job is done. Just kind of continue to poke people with the Slight and Searing Chains throughout the team fight after that.
Yeah.
Moon's got a Lotus queued up. How do you guys feel about the Lotus this game? I mean, is it just because of Silencer?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good versus the CK as well. And the Rubik, he'll lift himself. I think it's a pretty good Lotus game. There's a lot of point click stuns.
Yeah. Dude, the amount of damage the Starstorm does from Rubik is absolutely nuts.
Yeah. And it's on the arrow too, right?
That's what I'm saying, yeah. It's it's also on arrow, which evident by the fact that Primal Beast just took so much damage. Oh boy, he's a chasing. Does get saved for the moment thanks to the
Whisper. A little cheeky there.
Yeah, try to just snipe him real quick. Nicely done.
Motto, he's advancing top, but he's gonna get hunted. Meanwhile, Snapfire on the other side also just trying to push the bot lane.
They can steer with the ward though.
Yeah. Really split game for TSM. Not really many moves they can make, and they're just gonna get hunted.
You can't connect with anything yet. We got eyes on Whisper there for just a second ago. They're scanning out though.
Yeah, here it comes. They're gonna keep looking for him. Rubik onslaughting his way in there. Kaz also has a almost completed Bloodthorn, has the Orchid now completed. I think EG are doing a pretty solid.
The arrow ends up connecting to Ember.
He's got the onslaught to follow. Oh my god, dude. That is so much damage.
That's rough.
Now Tomato in some trouble. I mean, he pops the ult, but it's not enough. He's gonna die.
Dying faster than your healing.
Oh, his Whisper had pulled them back. He was dead.
Oh, Whisper just, he's chasing him. He doesn't care. The blink forward.
Wow.
He cannot get away. Meanwhile, Ari's gonna try and cut the wave, and Matthew, he knows he's gonna be here. Arrow off the mark will scout the Marcy, and now they just need to leave. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Pakaz and Smile able to take down the Snapfire, so bleeding kills all over the map.
Yeah. I mean, they have handled the waves in the top and the bottom lane. Unfortunately, mid is pushed in, so you can't just walk up to the high ground and hit the towers. Well, they're just going to run instead.
Oh, yeah. That's a blink Orchid.
Crit?
He's got a... Dude, he's got a plate mail, dude. Oh, my God. C Smile just doesn't care.
Smile. Where did he blink from? Wow.
He's got Aether Lens and Arcane
Oh,
Supremacy,
Global
so way
Silence.
more blink range.
Oh, Bryle. Just dies right inside the base, never gets the BKB off thanks to the telekinesis and the stun.
They have a BKB on the Primal Beast. That's pretty big. They can try to go in with that. Snapfire still has nothing really. Tomato's still really far off his BKB. They need the BKBs to function because this Timber Saw will kill whoever goes in on the side of TSM, unless they have BKB. So I mean, it really applies to Tomato the most. He's gonna try to enter the fight with Pounce. He's gonna get immediately blown up by Timbersaw. So if he doesn't have a BKB, I mean his ult doesn't even do anything. He's taking so much damage from the Timbersaw that kind of useless. Now they're stuck in base too. I mean, EG can just wait for Roche. I mean, Roche is up now. They'll get the Aegis plus the Shard. Shard for Timbersaw. Even more magic and a ceremonial robe. So there's tons of
That feels real good.
He might keep the cloak. The cloak is also very good. Nope,
Dude, no, yeah, the magic resistance reduction is just so sick on this hero.
Yeah,
like
I
you
mean,
could put it on
Rubik
Rubik,
now?
I guess, but unless Rubik finds a better item.
I mean, Whisper's gonna have the shard plus the cloak, or not the cloak, the robe. I mean, how much damage does it? He must do over 2k burst for the Slark. I feel like Slark could genuinely get one shot if the Timbersaw presses all his buttons.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He doesn't have the stats yet at all. He's got the BKB queued up, and he's closing in. That item's pretty nice. The Titan Sliver will help him quite a bit.
That'll help for sure. That'll stop him from getting one shot. But he's still, he's gonna get blinked on, and he's gonna be at 400 HP after the combo. It's gonna be really hard for him to fight. Ryle in some dangerous territory top. He does have remnants out. He gets lifted though. It'll happen so fast.
Oh my gosh, Pakaz, dude, he just guesses.
It's your last outer tower now cleaned up.
Okay, fine. You can look. It's kind of
Whisper might look for the kill on the Primal Beast if he shows. Oh no, he's gonna go to bot lane.
Yeah. Primal might clear out the next creep wave.
Yeah.
And Primal's got vision of the Timbersaw as well. You can see him potentially under that observer ward they placed.
Yeah, Whisper's doing a good job of not showing. I think Whisper's trying to hunt the next wave. He thinks the Primal's gonna cut bottom wave here, but yeah, he's scanning it too.
Ooh, Pakaz goes in, finds Kasane, and there's gonna be telekinesis to guarantee the kill. They've got him. Meanwhile, Primal Beast comes in, pops the BKB, trying to do what he can. He's got a Pulverize available, but he got an Aegis on this CK. What can you do? Mirana just gets absolutely destroyed. Marcy inside the base tries to get force staffed out. Tomato will clean her up, but tanks an arrow instead. Looks back towards Pakaz. They will grab his first life. Depth Shroud was dropped, so nothing really left on Tomato except the BKB.
Yeah.
Pakaz just has BKB available as well. Phantasm already used still on cooldown, so I'm not sure they can be able to breach high ground.
It is a hard team to take high ground against, I will say that.
Yeah, it is hard to high ground, but C Smile has this lift into arrow combo. It's pretty nasty. I mean, they can pull someone out really easily with this and just stun them for 5+ seconds. He has Cookie as well. It's really easy for him to play the game right now in terms of being able to just pull anyone out of position. He has a save. He has follow-up. I mean, he's going to do everything for them. This team. It looks like they're gonna try to use him because looking to play aggressive, working on that AC. I mean, they're just going.
Yeah,
And
arrows
look at
coming
TSM not even
through.
blinking in, arrowing.
Yeah, he just goes right on the moon. Instant kill. Pakaz just doing way too much damage there. The rest of the team trying to back away.
Gonna be
Whisper's
looking
got
at
a
Primal
blink.
Beast, though.
He does not care. Going straight for Ari. No BKB on the Primal Beast, and a disposed back helps set that kill up. 2 dead on the side of TSM as the EG are looking real strong.
I'm just gonna walk up the high ground out of this one. Two of these heroes dead, don't have buyback available. They're hoping to close this one out.
Oh, Whisper
no,
does not
Emperor.
stop, dude. Depth Shroud even committed the Slark. He's in so much trouble, just stunned up thanks to Chris Luck. Dude. He stole Mortimer
He stole
Kisses
Mortimer Kisses in the
again.
middle of that.
No. And he still has arrow too. I mean, arrow is so good for him this game. He gets the Starstorm, he gets the chain stun. I mean, and he can kill anyone in the game right now with Mortimer's arrow telekinesis, I think.
Yeah.
I don't even think he needs telekinesis. I think just arrow Mortimer is gonna kill
Yeah.
anyone in the game with that magic damage amp. Yeah, they're just sitting inside their base waiting
Yeah,
for
they
more
can't
teammates
leave.
to respond.
He also
They
just
keep
has like the
rotating.
Octarine and Stolen Spells cooldown, so this arrow is just like constantly being thrown. It is, the cooldown on
Yeah,
this is
okay.
ridiculously low. Because here, caught out, he doesn't have a BKB, but gonna get forced out for the moment. Ari trying to get his hands on him. The question is, can they actually kill him? Dude, there's gonna be the pulverize finally, but it seems like it might just be a little bit too late. The arrow doesn't actually connect because finally goes down, but the damage
Wow,
from the
Mortimer.
Rubik, man. He just crushes them on the backside. Triple kill for Whisper. And TSM will take their first loss of the day.
Whisper, definitely the MVP of this match. Man managed to do so much damage on the Timbersaw. I'm glad that we're seeing this hero come back into popularity after the nerf to Wraith Pack Totem. I've missed it. You can definitely run away the game with this hero, but his first couple of team fights was so sick. Like you mentioned, Sam, he just threw several heroes, managed to land like the Chakram, the Whirling Death, and the Timber Chain. Like
Yeah.
almost every single time through 3 people.
Yeah, he did all the frontlining. I mean, it was looking like the TSM side had kind of opened the game up. They kind of poked EG bottom, Timber saw TP. They didn't really get a lot out of that. And the Slark was getting a free farm. But, I mean, right around the mid game, like 13, 14 minutes, I think, EG was just able to break the fights open. They were able to get the Timber saw to do tons of damage to everyone. Rubik was able to follow up, and some great globals by Panda really led to all of that, getting, clean kills on the Ember and I think the Slark at some point too. So really good, really great game by EG.
Yeah.
Because also played really, I mean, all 3 cores on EG played amazing. So,
Yeah, it really was a pretty sick itemization as well. Like the Chaos Knight going just like the Blink Orchid eventually, right? Like being able to shut down some of these other heroes, like catching Snapfire out multiple times. Like
yeah.
they just struggled, man. Tomato never really came online on the Slark. The offlane was just such a disaster, and Whisper just absolutely ran away with this one.
This Timbersaw Slark matchup, I mean, this was counter pick, right? Like they last picked Slark, and I mean, I've heard this from Dubai Lama, who was my Timbersaw expert until recently, but this isn't even really that Slark favored. The Timbersaw does so much AoE damage that it makes the Slark really need to buy BKB, and Slark doesn't really want to buy BKB. He wants to be able to exist with just the diffusal ags, jump around, jump in and out, and when you're taking so much damage from this Timbersaw, it's actually kind of difficult to play. So
Yeah,
Um,
he's one of these heroes that like you said avoids it, builds stat items, eventually like Scotty Basher stuff like that, and you just never even got an
Yeah.
opportunity to play the game.
yeah,
Yeah,
not at all.
first time we've seen TSM take a loss today, which is very nice to see. I would say just because I was hoping not to get like a quick 5-0 for the day for TSM. They've got this, EG's making them work for it. So we're gonna go to a short break, everyone, and we'll be back with our next game here in the grand finals again. It's EG versus TSM. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you in a bit.